ndipo 09 mwezi wachisankho umenewo kenako hash ndikutsatira ndondomeko yotsatira. Mutha kuona mmene dzina lanu latulukira mu kaundula wa voti. Uthenga umenewu tikukupatsirani kuchokera ku bungwe loyendetsa chisankho la Malawi Electoral Commission MEC. Voti yanu, ufulu wanu, kusankha kwanu.
Rumala, ponya voti, achinya mata, usapaketa, ponya voti.
Kodi mukufuna mwana wononkazi yaphunzira maphunziro apamwamba ndi otyakuka? Ngati yankhulano lili eya a Our Lady of Lourdes Catholic Girls Secondary School kunamwera kumangochi akudziwitsa makolo ndi ena onse za mayeso okalembera mu Form 1 ndi 3 omwe azachitike pa 14 June 2025 kumalo awa. Luntha St. Maria Goretti Primary School, Nchewu Sacramentine Sisters Hall, Neno Lusumbi Parish, Dzundu School, Lilongwe Maula Cathedral, Mangochi Our Lady of Lourdes Catholic Girls Secondary School kunamwera. Maphunziro omwe azalembedwe pa tsiku ndi awa: English, General Science ndi General Paper. Malo onsewa nthawi yoyambira ndi 8 o'clock mmawa. Ndipo pa tsikuli zofunika kutenga ndi umboni oti mwalipira application fee yomwe ndi 15,000 kwacha yokha basi, yomwe ikalipiridwe kudzera ku National Bank of Malawi account number 600164 kapena ku FDH account number 12700002105.
To today's edition of a press review right here on Luntha television. It's a Wednesday, a little bit sunny in Lilongwe. I'm actually surprised because it has been cloudy, a little bit chilly for the past week, but actually today is sunny. So this is what happens in press review. Basically, we'll take you through some of the stories, not all of them, just some, appearing in the Nation newspaper and the Daily Times.
Oh, now you remember you have company.
I actually forgot that you're here.
Yeah.
But how are you?
I don't know how I feel about being invisible, but I'm okay.
You're okay. Are you still with us? Are you still working here?
As long as I can be seen on TV.
No,
yes.
because it's like it's been 2 weeks since I saw you.
Oh.
Are you still working with us?
I should be asking you that because I'm pretty sure I've been here for the whole 2 weeks.
I was here last night, you know?
Yeah, and I was here during the day. People can attest to that. People saw me yesterday. The question is, are you here with us? Are you still working here?
But I missed you, Joe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, how rude of her to not introduce herself. But because I am the sane one in this, I'm the respectful one, and who I know, courtesy of introduction, my name is Tandi Wemzumara, and of course I'm not here alone. I'm here with my rude colleague,
Bridget Mwaroka. And I have the Nation newspaper.
And of course I do have the Daily
And
Times.
she's
Just
going
a reminder that
Okay.
we have 111 days to go to the 16th of September.
Are you excited about it?
I have mixed emotions,
Okay.
but I am excited to vote.
Okay, that was the next question. Are you voting this
Yes, I
year?
am.
Because I
Yes,
think
I
the last time we talked about this, you were like, you have never voted before.
No, I have voted before. In
Once.
2019. Yes,
Ah.
once. I mean, I was yet to be eligible before that. But now I'm more than eligible.
I'm excited.
Even if you vote this year, even if you start voting today,
You will still vote.
I vote every day. Yes.
So, you're going first.
Of course, ladies first. The front page of the Daily Times, the headline here is Race Against Election Time, and part of the story reads, as the Malawi Electoral Commission MEC has officially announced designated bank accounts and corresponding nomination fees for presidential, parliamentary and local government candidates ahead of the 2025 general elections, big parties are yet to consolidate names of candidates that will represent them. Now, okay, Zulu, bungwe la meki inatulutsa statement imene imakamba zama fees, nomination fees. As we're heading towards the elections, like I said, 111 days to the 16th of September. Zikumaoneka ngati masuku ambiri. But let's just say we are 3 months
away.
Let's pretend we're still in May and not yet have started June. So that's June, July, August. That's literally 3 months.
3 months.
That when you say 3
weeks.
months, sometimes maybe it seems like a lot. Yeah, 3 months and 2 weeks. Sometimes I think 2 weeks here, September, it won't matter much. So especially when it comes to preparations. So this is part of the preparations. The nomination process is supposed to happen actually in 2 weeks, and the collection of nomination forms will start on the 10th of June, according to MEC Chief Elections Officer Andrew Basi.
And also I've seen several organizations, okay, during this period, a lot of things happen.
Oh, definitely.
Including Zibolo Way and all that. But I have to recommend CDM, Center for Democracy, Center for Multi-Party Democracy. CMD, which is headed by Emmanuel Chibwana.
Okay.
The first name is Emmanuel?
Boniface
Chibwana, yes. And I want to recommend the good job that they are doing, because I remember 2 days before they had a meeting with representatives from all political parties. By bringing them all together, you see people from UDF, UTM, Secretary Generals, because they are the mouthpiece, And just yesterday, okay, they want to relate their issues of elections with WASH issues. So they also interacted with the same representatives. Those were the Secretary Generals from the main political parties, the Mukitos, So I think they are doing a recommendable job, because they are trying to see how best. And on the 2 days before meeting, it was already on peace.
Yes.
Among politicians.
Trying to make sure that there's no political
since the campaign period is almost here, and and all that. So we are hoping.
And I think in the same line yesterday, One Love Peaceful March in Luntha, which was being read by Rastafarians. And we saw the Minister of Information, Moses Kunkuyu, was there. And, when it comes to Malawi, when we want to do peaceful things somehow, it's like we do.
We do.
Because to think that you can find Moses Kunkuyu and Norman Tisale in the same space, both of them speaking of peace, that is a rare sight. But it happened yesterday.
Yes, it did.
You find that everyone who went to the peaceful march in Luntha was speaking about peace. Even Norman Tisale stood on the podium to say, because Norman Chisale, as you might all know, is the director of youth in the Democratic Progressive Party. He said, do not retaliate.
Yes.
That is a very, very rare
comment.
Because we have noticed leaders. So for leaders to stand, to come forward, to spearhead the topic of peace, I think it's very crucial in this time.
Yeah, but speaking of peace, there was no peace in Zuzu yesterday. And I have a story on the front page, which reads, that's the headline, Demonstrations Turn Ugly in Mzuzu and 17 arrested. Partly the story reads, what started as peaceful demonstrations to push for the resignation of Malawi Electoral Commission chairperson Justice Annabel Mtalimanja and call for an independent audit of the election management turned violent in Mzuzu yesterday. And I saw some clips of people trying to kungamba.
No, they did actually. They didn't try to. You mean
Yeah.
Those.
Yes, those.
Billboards.
Yeah.
Jeez, she's doing who? Billboards.
Yes.
I mean, it was sad. It was sad because for me, my understanding was that it was supposed to be peaceful demonstrations.
But then they turned ugly.
Police, they had to throw tear gas.
Yeah, they did. But it was too late because billboard president chirangambidwa kale. It wasn't healthy at all.
True.
Okay.
I'm on page 5.
Okay.
Court jails police officers over Mulanje boys' assault. That's the headline. Part of the story reads, the Mulanje First Grade Magistrate Court on Monday sentenced 2 police officers, Stanley Shigaru and Charles Mbewe, and businessman Mavudo Shikwaza, to 10 years imprisonment for the brutal assault of a 13-year-old boy that led to the amputation of both his arms. This issue has been it's been a while, because the incident took place in 2024.
And I remember I saw a post by Peggy Ajisenga. She was like, finally.
Do you think 10 years is enough?
It is not.
Because you have to think of the fact that this boy does not have both his arms anymore.
Okay, 10 years. Mwina ganaka life imprisonment. Mwina. And I don't know how our system works, and there is an issue of antwena agana pezeka ndi nsomba zomwe zitati zangu.
Crayfish.
Yes. Zonena kuti kungoti zingo ti olo zangu gundana ohungo gunda madzi anziko muno nsomba zathu zonse ndekuti zitani we lose them. Do you know how much they were charged?
No, how much were they charged?
100,000, 50,000, and they were left.
Malawi Baja?
Yes. Okay. Let's proceed on the second page of the Nation newspaper. Attorney General queries court on CDF ruling. Kanina imene yavuta ndimeneyo. Attorney General Thabo Chakaka Nyirenda has forwarded the High Court of Malawi, sitting as the constitutional court for ordering legislators of local councils, saying the matter was outside the scope of the petition. But I'm happy.
Okay.
I for one.
About what?
About CDF huyotsa manja mwa
My
MP.
Okay.
Yes, because not all of them, but some.
Most.
We've
seen most over the years.
Yes, momogwisa ntchito zeni zoyenera ndalamayo simagwira ntchito. I remember, we used to have this project in Mangoji. It was led by Mejin, but we are part of it. Kalondolondo olondoloza zitukuko za makonsolo. You'll be shocked to hear some of the things happening in Madiramu. And I remember in Mangoji, Mbalina Waganyenga, there was a healthy center which stored for over 10 years.
Yeah.
But in ndalama za CDF, and even Jibatalajo, chinali chionena kuti ndalama zimapangidwa ndithu allocated kuti this amount of money
is supposed to go to this.
Yeah. So I think those projects or those programs mwinaso amathandizira.
But we'll see how it goes since the AG seems not being in agreement.
Yes.
Business. I would take one. EU to maintain direct budget. That's the headline. Part of the story reads, the European Union EU will continue providing direct budget support to Malawi despite the recent cancellation of the International Monetary Fund's IMF extended credit facility. However, the EU ambassador to Malawi, Rune Skinnivash, said absence of the IMF program will make implementation more challenging.
Okay, so I was waiting to hear how you're going to pronounce the EU.
Oh, Rune Skinnivash.
Yes.
He's a friend, so that's
Are you sure?
That's not hard. When you're close to someone, you just gotta mention their name because you're used to it.
Okay, I get you. The Nation Business News. Let's proceed.
Yes, please.
Okay. Smuggling cripples coffee exporter, and there is a subtitle: Mzuzu Coffee Planters Union losing half of export revenue. Mzuzu Coffee Planters Cooperative Union Limited has declared smuggling, saying it is crippling the business of the country's specialty coffee exporter, which has lost half of its export earnings. I only take one, so that we proceed to international.
Oh, yeah.
You don't have?
I think I don't.
So I can take one
You
as
can,
you
yes.
go through. Yeah. Okay, so DRC IUS minerals due by June. The Democratic Republic of Congo, DRC government says it is optimistic it can reach a mineral deal with the United States of America next month. I see you are already on arts and culture.
Yes, I will take one here. Lagos Stars Fest unveils Madalito Band as headliner. That is the headline. Part of the story reads, Dusty Orange Production, Dope, who are organizers of Lagos Stars Festival, yesterday unveiled Madalito Band, the duo of Babatoni player Yobo Malingwa, Babaton, I think, player Yobo Malingwa, and acoustic guitar star Yosef Galekeni as the first casual local headliner ahead of its 21st edition in October. Have you ever been to Lake of Stars?
No. Have you been there?
No.
Are you going to be there?
I don't know. Only God knows.
Okay.
Are you going to be there?
I don't know. Only God knows.
Okay. I mean, that's the truth, really.
Yeah. So I also take one because the other one is something to do with Lake of Stars. So you're already like, yeah.
Yes.
Chakwera hails Tigrine Nyao King for Tourism Award. The state president, Dr. Lazarus McCarthy Chakwera, has congratulated musician Tigrine for being conferred the Excellence in Tourism and Cultural Promotion Award at this year's Africa Day Award.
He deserves that.
Yeah.
I don't think I know an artist who promotes Malawian culture so much in his art the way Tiger does. And he's always done that.
He makes sure that
Definitely.
all video ikale kuti ndiyo samba bwanji.
Mukhale nyawo basi.
Eh,
He's the
olo-
Nyawo king after all.
Olo mukhale azimayi atavala be
African print.
Yeah.
Everything to do with Africa, Malawi. So, congratulations to him. Super proud of him.
Yes.
Back page. A headline here reads Safety First. Sub-headlines, BNS crafts terms for teams, wants CAF tourney participants to safeguard property. Part of the story reads the Ministry of Youth and Sports has moved swiftly to draft memoranda of understanding for local teams that wish to use Bingu National Stadium any longer for international competitions. This is against the backdrop of the forthcoming Confederation of African Football CAF competitions, which Silver Strikers and Mighty Wanderers have expressed interest in joining.
How many are we taking here?
Unduna was
Okay. Yes.
ngubempha matimu amene akufuna kugwiritsa ntchito bwalo la Bingu National kuti safety first. We know how we are Malawi. Osapota tikakwiya kugulula mipando,
pamene tuzibwerezesa sombuyo.
Exactly. So they want the teams to assure that they're going to make sure that no one does that. Chifukwa paja timu ndimene malipira.
Yeah.
Sure. Go on.
Okay. I wanted to know how many we are
I've
taking.
taken one local, I'll take one international.
Okay, what if I take two local? Because I've seen something to do with the Scotias here, and there is another interesting.
That is okay.
Okay, so we'll have to switch to March Wanderers. That's in Bonda. That's the headline. Okay. FCB Bullets coach Peter Mjojo Mponda says he feels his team will have the sweet blood if they are to match their arch rivals Mighty Wanderers on Saturday. This is going to be a big game. You know how it is whenever FC Big Bullets, Nyasa Big Bullets and Wanderers meet.
Is that the Luntha Derby?
Yeah. No.
Yeah, I think it's
Kamuzu Stadium.
yes in Luntha.
Blantyre.
The Luntha Derby, Tenham Super League.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
And I also take one Scorchers. That's our women in
Okay.
soccer. Miss FIFA window. Sad. Scorchers will not play friendly matches during the current FIFA international window for women's football the nation has established. I want to know why. Football Association of Malawi FAM General Secretary Alfred Gunda said in an interview that they opted to have the Scorchers rest during the current window that falls between May 26th to June 3rd because the team will be traveling to Morocco for friendly matches during the next FIFA dates, which fall between June 23rd and July 5th. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
I'm good.
Okay. International sports, I'll take one on football. Alonso declares start of new era at Real Madrid. Xabi Alonso declared the start of a new era during his official unveiling as the new manager of Real Madrid. Alonso, 43, was appointed manager of his former club on a 3-year deal on Sunday, replacing Carlo Ancelotti, who will take charge of the Brazil men's national team.
There is something to do with Liverpool here.
That's good.
I think I will not take it.
No, it's okay, actually, you can. Because it has nothing to do with the both of us.
Okay,
If
so-
anything, perhaps it hurts both of us.
Okay.
And so there's not going to be any fights there.
Incident mars Liverpool's league title trophy parade. They are the Premier League champions. Merseyside police in England say a 53-year-old white British man was arrested after a car collided with a pedestrian during Liverpool's Premier League trophy parade, leaving 2 people with serious injuries.
Yikes. That's sad.
I thought it was
Too much happiness?
Yeah, too much happiness. You know how soccer will kill some of us.
It's sad that it had to happen that way. But at least we have come to a conclusion of this program in a peaceful way, in a peaceful manner. I think we
How
are
peaceful?
also, I think we are also trying to, give out the message out there to say peace is important.
Peace.
Yes. 111 days to the voting day.
Okay.
Lead with peace.
Yes,
Lead
lead with
with
peace.
love.
Do anything with peace.
Exactly.
If you put peace at the center of
And love.
peace and
in
love,
the midst of
they
everything.
always go together.
Yes,
Peace
they do.
and love. Peace, love, and harmony.
Yeah.
Or peace plus love is equal to harmony.
Okay.
I know you want to.
I'm just trying to understand, but it's okay.
It's okay. Yes, because we have already concluded in peace.
Yes, of course.
So let's maintain the peace.
Exactly.
The peaceful environment. We all need it because it's going to be a long day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, my name is Tandi Wenzumara, and of course I was not here alone. I was here with my colleague.
Bridget Manoka, but we only took you through some of the stories appearing in the Nation newspaper and the Daily Times. But if you want to know more, you can grab some copies, which are both going at...
Nope.
They are not both going
Nope.
at... The way you have said nope.
Yeah, because I know it's been a minute for you since you saw the prices. So that's why I had to be like, it's different now.
Don't go there.
Don't go
Okay,
there.
the Nation newspaper is going at 2,500 kwacha.
And the Daily Times is at 3,000 Malawi kwacha.
Thank you so much for watching. You'll be seeing more of Miss T today.
And of course, a huge thank you to Mr. Malunga, who was on the making sure that we look the way we're looking,
Yes.
sound the way we're sounding. It's a great honor. He would have chosen to make us look black and white.
But are you sure we are not looking black and white?
What is that supposed to mean?
No, I'm just joking.
Are you saying I'm black and you're white?
No.
Anyways, thank you so much for being there, and continue following the rest of our programs right here on Luntha TV. Have a lovely, lovely Wednesday.
Good morning.
ikoza kusintha zinthu votiya
bungwe loyendesa chisankho la Malawi Electoral Commission MEC likudziwisa anthu onse amene analembetsa mu kaundula wa voti kuti kupatula kutsegula masenta kuti akaone mayina awo, lakonza njira yotsimikizira mayina kudzera pa foni ya m'manja. Izi ndi zaulere, zosafuna mayunitsi, ndipo zikutheka pa foni ya mtundu wina uliwonse pa netiweki ya TNM ndi Airtel. Ndondomeko yake ili motere: poyamba lembani *2509# ndi kuyimba. Kenako mupemphedwa kusankha chilankhulo. Sankhani 1 ngati mukufuna Chingerezi ndipo 2 ngati mukufuna Chichewa.